Good afternoon, Cancerian, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to my channel and to your reading. Alrighty, Cancer, in this reading, there's going to be a part 1 and there's going to be a part 2. Alright, so if the part 1 resonates with you, then stick around for part 2. In part 2, we're going to see what is coming towards you in the next 3 months. Okay, so in part 1, I am going to channel your energy and see how you're feeling, what your energy field looks like, what's on your mind. All right, see what's happening with you at this point in time. Do keep in mind, Cancerian, this is a general reading. It is not going to resonate with everyone, okay? So take what does, leave the rest. Make sure you're checking out your other placements as well so you can get more information. Alrighty. If you guys are interested in doing, getting a free live reading from me, I'm going live at 1 o'clock today, around 1 o'clock Eastern time. So make sure you're following my TikTok account. All right, that's going to be down below for you. Even if this doesn't resonate, or if it does resonate, but you want a more in-depth or a personal, one-on-one reading with me, it is a pre-recorded video, so you can have for yourself. Just visit my website. That's going to be down below for you as well, okay? Alrighty, Cancer, let's do this. Spirit, allow me to tap into Cancerian's energy field, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is going on with Cancerian? What is happening for Cancerian, please? Alrighty, we got the 2 of Pentacles. Everybody's getting the 2. They're getting the 4. What else for Cancerian? What is happening with Cancerian? We have the 5 of Cups. I'll take these. So we have the Ace of Wands. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. We have the Knight of Wands. I don't know why I said Scorpio. That's Leo, Aries, Sagittarian energy. We have Cancerian energy with the High Priestess. More fire energy with the King of Wands. This is going to bother me if I don't fix it. I'm a Virgo, so yeah, enough said, right? All right, what else, Spirit? And we have the 3 of Pentacles. So Cancerian, with the 2 of Pentacles here, it tells me that something here is throwing you off balance. Okay, something is throwing you off balance. Something's messing with your energy. You may find yourself kind of hard to focus, on one thing at a time because something else keeps pulling your attention. Okay. This can be tied up to something that had happened recently, 5 days ago, 5 weeks ago, 5 months ago. That's just ETA. All right. There's something emotionally that you keep revisiting. Okay. That you keep revisiting. All right. Now, whatever this is, even though it's behind you, it's in the past, it still feels alive in your energy field because you have this emotional connection to it, attachment to it. Okay. With the Ace of Wands here, there's something within you. You want to take action. You want to do something about this. Okay. But with the Hermit, it's like you might be advised to not do so. Or somebody may be advising you to not do so, or this could just simply be you trying to analyze the entire thing before taking before taking action or deciding what your next step is going to be. I feel like this might have to do with a person, or again, this could be anything. It can. Um, but for some of you guys, this could be pointed directly to a specific person. At the bottom here, okay. I mean, I Buh. I want to say something and then three more words are trying to come out at the same time. I know this is so superficial, but this at the bottom here, a lot of you guys could be getting how do you say this? Information from tarot readers, whether it's a personal reading that you're receiving or you're just looking up stuff on TikTok or YouTube, and the situation kind of resonates with you. Is it vibe is what I'm getting here. Um Okay. So I feel like if you are receiving tarot readings, they're telling you not to reach out to someone, not to take action, that this person eventually is going to come towards you. Okay. And for others, this is simply saying that you feel like your intuition is telling you, something's going to happen. Therefore, I'm just going to, do my own thing. Eventually, it's going to come my way. It's going to happen for me. Okay. Or you could be talking about your situation to your friends and they're telling you, no, don't do this, no, don't chase, uh don't go after that, it'll come, it'll happen, blah blah blah, is the type of energy that I'm getting here. All right, now instead of clarifying the cards and getting more deep into the information that's showing into the energies that is showing up here, instead I'm going to clarify each card and see what spirit's message has for you for each card that's showing up, what their advice is, what information they can give us about it, just spirit's point of view on this. Okay, let's see, spirit. I just saw, and again, judgment, and yeah, look at that, judgment, 8 of Cups, and I saw the Hangman. All right, let's see, spirit. What do you have to say about this? What do you have to say? Look at that, 5 of Cups. What do you have to say about all of this? Tell me about the 2 of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Cups. So I feel like spirits are trying to say the way there's a judgment, the way that you're going about what you're basing your decision on, what you're allowing to affect your emotions with this situation, all right, go straight to the source. Go straight to the source. Don't go to your friends, that it, because they could try to say things to you to make you feel good, to make you feel confident about the situation. They're just trying to make you feel better. It's what friends do. It's their job, right? It's to support you and be there for you and support you. So just go straight to the source. Okay, if you're confused about something, go straight to the source and ask them, for clarity. If you want to, here's an example, Cancerian. Let's say you have a crush on someone, or let's say, you and your ex didn't work out, but you want him back or you want her back. Okay, so instead of going to tarot readings to see how your person feels, or asking to see how your person feels, or asking your ex's friend to talk about you to see what they have to say about you, go straight to the source. Go straight to the source itself is what I'm getting. Okay, that's the only way you're going to get yourself out of this limbo that you are in. All right, go straight to the source. All right, spirit, tell me about the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, and we have the Moon. We have the Moon. Yeah. So and this Lovers. Yeah. So this is Pisces Cancerian energy. So here's the deal. Here's the deal. You're avoiding your intuition. All right. Your intuition, you're over here looking for guidance, sense of direction, wanting to know the future, what's going to happen. So, blah, 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 right? You already know your soul or your spirit, whatever you want to call it, is already been trying to tell you, trying to talk to you. The thing is that you can't decipher the message. You can't understand. There's a disconnect. Okay? Stop going outwards. Tune more inwards, because you're not able to see something clearly for what it is, okay? Because you're looking in the wrong places for the answers, all right? And so to undo all of that, you have to go straight to the source, is what I keep getting. Tell me about the Ace of Wands, Spirit. What do you have to say about the Ace of Wands? We have the Page of Wands. And then at the bottom, we have the King of Wands. Interesting here. So here's the deal. Here's the deal, okay? I'm seeing something, a situation being complicated for you because your desire, what it is that you want, is louder, okay? It's louder than the truth, than the signs, than, the what's really happening, okay? What you want is so much louder. So, when we don't give in to what we want, our ego fights us for it. Okay. And then we're here. That's when our inner strength has to come in, because we have to, tell, our ego, even though we want this is not good for us, or, it's just not practical, or, whatever the case may be. But when we want something, our ego steps in and it fights us for it. Okay. And I feel like that's where the problem is here. You want something so bad that, you're hanging on to something that isn't really active. It's not, there's no movement with this. There's no sense of direction. There's no planning. There's no taking the first step. You know what I mean? So, like I was saying about going straight to the source, with that Page of Wands to the Ace of Wands, you need to swallow your pride, okay, and gain the courage to go straight to the source and ask what you need to ask, so that you can have clarity and you can get yourself out of this moon energy, okay? So speak up, write that person, text that person, make the first move, whatever the case may be. But you have to, spirits are saying you have to do it yourself. You have to communicate this, and you need to go straight to the source, okay? All right, tell me about the Hermit. We have the Four of Pentacles. Everybody is getting Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups. That's wild. Fours, all fours, keeps coming out. Yeah, so spirits are saying, you need to take this time, and it might take up to, 4 months possibly. All right. It can go as far as 4 months for you to be able to get yourself out of this phase that you're currently experiencing, I feel. All right. There's something you're hanging on to here, and since you keep hanging on to something here, you're not able to see clearly of, what it really is or what's really happening here. Okay. So you need to be practical with whatever the situation is. Okay. Do you see the situation growing? Do you see it moving? Are you on that path? Are you both on that path for this to grow? Or is no one doing anything? You can't be like, I'll wait for it to grow. I have hopes in the future it'll grow, but right now nothing is happening. Then how does something grow if it's not happening in the now? Just saying. Okay, so spirits are saying you need to reflect here. You need to go within because you're hanging on to something that needs to be released. Okay, look at that Eight of Swords. Look at that. You wanting something to happen, something to grow, and nobody is planting the seed, nobody's watering the seed, nobody's nurturing it, then how is it going to grow? How is that even going, how is that fantasy or that desire or that want, how is it going to grow in your reality? How is it going to play out in your reality if nobody is planting the seed for it to happen? Okay. Right now, it's just floating up in the air like a thought. That's it. It's just floating around until somebody wants to grab it, put it underground, and start nurturing it, taking care of it so it can grow. Nobody's doing it. So you're remaining in this Eight of Swords energy where the situation is. It's whatever that want is, that Ace of Pentacles is to you, it's just creating stagnant energy for yourself and your timeline from anything coming in for you. Because what it is that you want, Cancerian, is so specific. It's so specified or set dead on a so specific and detailed thing, so it's blocking everything else from coming in. You know what I mean? Here's an example. Let's say, look at the difference. Let's say, I want to be in a relationship, okay? One where, we have each other's back, there's commitment, there's honesty, we can grow long term, we could depend on each other, the whole 9 yards, right? So there's a difference between me saying, I want to manifest this into my life, okay? And then there's a difference with that, and then saying, the only way I'm going to be happy and fulfilled is if I'm fulfilled with this specific standard, this specific expectation. It has to be like this, has to be this way. Okay, so since you're limiting yourself to that, your manifestations are not going to come in. It's not going to come in. So even if I want to be with a specific person, if I was meant to, they would have been already in my life now. Okay, so since they're not, there's a reason. The reason why, I don't need to know the reason why. It's not my job to know. I don't have to know. All I do know is that that person is not with me at this point in time in my life. We're not together. Okay, so instead of me manifesting this person particular to come into my life, since the universe at the moment is separating us for whatever reason, it's not my business. Okay, the love that is for me, the person that is for me can't come in because I'm blocking that out, because I'm manifesting a very, very, very specific type of thing. Hope that makes sense. All right, moving on. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. How many cards? I don't think so. Knight of Wands. So heavy Leo energy showing up here as well. So we have the Strength card with the Knight of Wands, okay? Sometimes what we want so bad, okay, sometimes we can't have it. We can't have it, all right? I know how people say you can manifest anything you want in the world and you will receive. I honestly don't believe that. I really don't. I feel like you can If you push yourself, you can, but those are the ones that you regret doing. Those are the type of manifestations that we end up regretting. When we have to push so hard and be so stubborn and manifest and fight for the things that we really want. And I'm not talking about, like, money, or the things that we need. I'm talking about the things that we want. Money, in this society, we need it. We need it. You know what I mean? Even if it's just $1, you're gonna need some form of currency. Okay. Anyways, I'm talking about the things that we want. Yeah, we can manifest it if we try really hard. If we push it, okay, we can. But those are the manifestations we end up regretting, to be honest. Okay. So the universe, your spirit guides, whoever you want to call upon, all right, they do protect us, and they try to block things from coming in, or they try to alter things. All right. And I feel like that's what's happening for you. All right. So instead of, like, wanting something that's very, very, very specific, okay, and restricted, okay, or that can restrict you or other things from coming in, just expand it a little bit more. So instead of manifesting a specific person, manifest what it is that you want to receive from the person, how you want that to benefit you. Manifest that. And if that person was meant for you, they would come. If they weren't, someone else will come in, bringing you the the what you were manifesting into fruition for you. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. Tell me about the high priestess. Ciao. Look what came out. The hangman. And this is the thing. The hangman was in the reverse. So, what your intuition is trying to tell you is that it's time to let something go. Okay? It's time to let something go. Your intuition is not trying to tell you this person is going to come back. Your intuition is not trying to tell you, yeah, you were destined with this specific thing. No, you're restricting yourself. Your intuition is trying to tell you it's time to make that sacrifice. It's time to let something go. Okay? Tell me about the King of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles. You need to be practical. You need to be practical with the things that you want. You have to be practical about it. Okay? As in, the things that you want, how does it benefit you? How does it help you grow? How does it fit in your life and with your family, or those that are still in your day-to-day life? If you have kids, how do they fit in with your kids? How do they fit in with I want to say schedule, but what I mean by schedule is, will this interfere with your routines? Will this interfere with your goals and what you want to accomplish? Okay. Is this going to help you grow, or is this going to stress you out? You have to be practical about what this is that you're wanting. Okay. And how it's going to affect you long term. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Huh? And the Lovers. Gemini energy. So, yeah, I feel like spirits are trying to tell you, don't, if you want to say your business out to your friends, family, whatever, that's cool and dandy. All right. But just, how do you say this? Uni. Give me a minute. I got it. Let me rewind all that back. Rewind that back. Okay. This is the energy I was getting. Don't sit there and say, this person's experience and what they're going through sounds similar to mine, which means my outcome is going to be the same as their outcome. Well, she met her twin, and even though everyone is saying, you know, it's like 10% chance that you could settle down with your twin, give or take. Okay, it also depends on how many how many reincarnations you've had already with your twin, actually. But you know, this is just an example, Cancerian. Let's say you're like, you know, she met her twin, because can we really ever have 100% concrete clarity or proof that we met her twin? We don't. All we have is our energy to show for it, our experience, our emotions. That's it. That's all we got. That's all we got. There is no scientific tool or method to prove if someone is our twin. Okay? Just saying. So, don't compare yourself. If you know you talk with other people and they're like, yeah, I've been with my twin 3 years, we're going on strong, laka 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 laka, we had to go through what you went through, your person will be back, don't worry about it. And you tell yourself, okay, well, their situation is similar to mine, look how they turned out, mine is gonna have the same outcome. Spirits are trying to say with this situation, don't think that way. Don't think that way. All right. Don't look how the Knight of Pentacles is going that way. Okay. Don't think that way. Just with this situation, it is, your situation is actually different. Whatever you're going through, whatever this is, it is actually different than those that you are around. You may want to feel or believe that there are some similarities, right? But your outcome and their outcome is what's different. So, Cancerian, I don't even know if I made sense with this reading. Let me know in the comments below. So, for those that it did resonate with, let's move on to the part 2. Look at that. High Priestess. Look, 8 of Swords. You know this situation is keeping you stuck, and it's blocking the what is to come. That's part of your manifestation. You're like restricting yourself, which is blocking, you know, that energy flow to come in. What you can align yourself with, you're putting a block to that. You're not making other connections with other things that you could bring into your timeline. All right, let's see, Spirit, what do we see coming towards Cancerian, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 3 months, please? In the next 3 months. In the next 3 months. What is coming towards Cancerian in the next 3 months, please? What is coming towards Cancerian in the next 3 months? Cancerian, you got the 5 of Cups again. Ciao. I think you got less cards. Yeah, you got 6 and everybody gets 8. Wow. Give me a second. Alrighty. So, we got the Knight of Cups. This is Scorpio, Pisces. Who am I missing? Cancerian energy. Got the 5 of Cups. Got the Tower. This is Aries, Scorpio energy. We got more Aries and Aquarian energy with the Fool. We got Leo energy with the Sun. And we have air energy with the Page of Swords. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy. More Aquarian energy. So we have heavy Aquarius, Scorpio, and Aries. Signs don't have to resonate. So here's two things, two different ways that this can turn out for you. All right, Cancerian. So for some of you guys, whoever, if you're dealing in the last reading that I just did with this deck, if this is talking about a specific person, which I strongly felt that, but it doesn't have to, it could be projected to something else. Okay. However it resonates with you, that is how it connects with you. Okay. So like I said, this can come towards you in two ways. So either someone's going to reach out to you, this person is going to reach out to you, or you're going to receive a message, or however you're going to receive this information. Okay. It is going to make you emotional. All right. It's going to make you emotional. It's going to be like you had all this high hopes and this fantasy about something, how you thought something was, only to have a reality check is what I'm getting. Okay, this is what this looks like, a reality check. Okay, so it's like, how you made something to appear, or the person to appear, you're gonna have like a rude awakening. Okay, or an epiphany or a reality check, however this tower is going to be for you. All right, and it's going to make you emotional. Okay, it is going to make you break down, it's going to break down your walls. Okay, and it's going to make you emotional. It's going to get you down to your core. Okay, which I feel like this is necessary according to what's going on down here. Now for others, this is just your emotions. Okay, whereas you're trying to be positive about something that you think about, a situation that you think will make you happy. Again, this is all goes back to like this fantasy, this illusion, this fantasy bubble in your head. Okay, but something happens to where you start breaking down to your core, to where you are no longer in the Knight of Cups, and now you're left, with the Five of Cups. Is the opposite. Okay, so something breaks you down to your core, Cancerian. All right, and it's kind of like an epiphany or an awakening here, realization here. Okay, and you start to realize, you know what, I'm going to move on from this, whatever this is, and I'm going to start fresh. I'm going to start a new chapter. You're going to be full of, hope, with this new beginning, this fresh start that you're starting for yourself. Okay? I see you being very positive about this, all right? And with the Page of Swords, all right, this is you finding ways, other ways to enjoy your life, to enjoy yourself, to raise your vibration. You could be planning on doing something here, something else, that you want to shift your focus on, whatever that is for you. This could be anything. Okay, but I see you shifting your focus to yourself, to more important things, to more better things, that is going to raise your vibration, that's going to help elevate you. But it's not going to happen until after you hit this breaking point. And this is within the next 3 months. Okay, you're going to hit your breaking point within the next 3 months, and I feel like next year is going to be like the new you, the new version of you, new opportunities, new chapter, a fresh start for the year. It's like a whole brand new a book that you can start writing in, and you're going to create what's going to happen next, and you're going to be like, I don't want this in my life anymore, no more of that, I'm staying away from this, none of that, and I'm just going to follow through with this for the new year. This is how I want my new chapter to be. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting for you. All right, so that's what I got. If this resonates for you, please like this video. Drop me a comment if you would like. or save the video, come back to it, and let me know how it ended up playing out for you, okay? I love you all. Until next time.